We found new music on KX 93.5. Panama Wedding from Brooklyn just wrapped up a successful tour with Dan Kroll. Their current single, All of the People, has reached 500,000 plays on SoundCloud, and their debut EP, Parallel Play, is out in June. Panama Wedding joins us now on We Found New Music.
Babe, well, aren't we a little bit old now for this crazy game? Is it safe now? The winter's gone, but I think we could use a little memory to add to the database. I saved a little bit of money, I put it in the vault, hidden behind the face on the bedroom wall. I took everything I wanted, I took everything I need, all in a day. Or maybe they just want me to leave. And all of the people, and all of the people standing away, waiting for the concrete to break. All of the people, take it away. You know, maybe you just made me believe. And the days feel a little bit longer now, and the morning's bright. If we escape now and leave this place, I hope heaven has another open door for us when the day is getting late. I saved a little bit of money, I put it in the vault, hidden behind the face on the red room wall. I took everything I wanted, I took everything I need, all in a day. Or maybe they just want me to leave. And all of the people, and all of the people standing away, waiting for the concrete to break. And all of the people, and all of the people take it away. You know, maybe you just made me believe. Woke up late, still half asleep, the airport line out in the street. Baby, I know you wanted to stay, but the weekend rush won't let us wait. We woke up late, still half asleep, the airport line out in the street. Baby, I know you wanted to stay, but the weekend rush won't let us wait. And all of the people, and all of the people standing away, waiting for the concrete to break. And all of the people, all of the people take it away. You know, maybe you just made me believe. One, two, three, four. Could be something else, could be something else that I couldn't see. Could be space or the time that we need. Anyways, I need your faith in me. Is it the time of year, is it the time again? We left it all or be caught in the midlife fall. In the night when we felt younger then, let it out now. If there's something to say, come on, break down. 'Cause you know, anyways, we're losing all these feelings if we can't speak eye to eye to each other and trust. Where are we going this time? Can we be more than friends? 'Cause I got my money on you tonight. And trust, I was just living a lie, but this time I just can't pretend. 'Cause I got my money on you tonight. Isn't this so loud? Isn't this so strange? How we cry, how we fall, how we break down, how we change. But tonight, I need your faith in me. Is it the time of year? Is it the time again? We left it all, or be caught in the midlife fall. In the night when we felt younger then, let it out now. If there's something to say, come on, break down. 'Cause you know, anyways, we're losing all these feelings if we can't speak eye to eye to each other and trust. Where are we going this time? Oh, can we be more than friends? 'Cause I got my money on you tonight. And trust, I was just living a lie, but this time I just can't pretend. 'Cause I got my money on you tonight. Oh, if I fall, oh, if I fall down upon my knees, oh, if I fall down upon my knees, would you save me from here? Would you save me from here? And trust, where are we going this time? Or can we be more than friends? 'Cause I got my money on you tonight. And trust, I was just living a lie, but this time I just can't pretend. 'Cause I got my money on you tonight. One, two, three, four. Maybe I'm addicted to the illogical. Maybe I don't know what's wrong or right. accustomed to my dramatic tone. Maybe I'm just setting my old ways. I remember all the days we'd sit outside thinking on and on and on about the times we were gone. Maybe I'm addicted to the illogical, or maybe I don't know what's wrong or right. But I remember all the nights I'd sit outside thinking on and on and on about the times we were gone. And I said, Addison, we've come and grown apart again. And if I only knew where I was going, you know I'd turn around for you. You know I'd turn around for you. And I said, Addison, we've come and grown apart again. And if I only knew where I was going, you know I'd turn around for you. You know I'd turn around for you. You know I'd turn around for you.
We're joined by Panama Wedding on We Found New Music. Their EP, Parallel Play, is out soon. Welcome back, you guys. Please introduce the band.
I'm Peter Kirk, and I sing and play keyboards and guitar.
Jared McCarthy. I play guitar and sing backup vocals.
Brett Spiegelman, bass and backup vocals.
Perfect. And what other instruments are in the band? Who are we missing today?
We're missing Lauren Zettler. She plays keyboards and rototoms, and Kenny Bernard's our drummer. They just flew back to New York today, so
Right.
we're here in Laguna Beach by ourselves. Not a bad place to be.
Not at all.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming back. Of course, I caught up with you very early on.
Yes,
And it's been quite a busy spring, hasn't it?
it's been very busy.
Cool.
Very busy.
Well, first of all, what did you just play for us?
We played our single that's out now. It's called All the People. It's been out for a while. And then we played a song called Trust off of our upcoming EP, Parallel Play. And then the last song is actually a song that is like one of the first songs I've ever written many, many years ago, called Addison, which is a sort of acoustic-y sort of song.
Cool. And we definitely didn't see you play that last night. That's kind of more of an
Acoustic-y? Is that a
acoustic
word?
thing.
Acoustic-y?
Acoustic-y works.
Yeah.
Acoustic.
Totally. I use it. I use that. I
Yeah.
use that word.
Said it many times.
Yeah.
Cool. So as I said, you've had a very busy spring. You've been touring the nation with amazing bands.
Yeah, we're extremely lucky. I mean, we did a tour with RAC, who's a good
Yes.
friend of ours. We played some dates with them and Ghost Beach, and then we met up with Dan Kroll
Yeah.
in LA in early April, and we've been on like a five week journey
It's been
throughout the United
unbelievable.
States.
It's
Yeah,
been great.
And last night you wrapped up a successful sold-out tour for the most part with Dan Kroll.
yeah.
We were down there with you at the Casbah.
It was fun, a lot of fun.
A few of the highlights: stage diving by two of you.
Yeah.
I believe it was
It's the
Peter
first time
and
I-
Jared.
Jared,
First
yeah,
time I
me.
ever crowd surfed. It was kind of a
What was that like? Describe the experience crowd surfing.
I was very conscious of my weight at first. I was afraid that someone might drop me or something,
Yeah.
but I thought the crowd was really good.
The crowd was just, one, the crowd was an amazing crowd. They
Yeah.
were
Yeah, they
super
were.
pumped.
Mhm.
Everyone was just great. And yeah, when I went out, crowd surfed,
Yeah.
they took me way back and then they brought me right back on stage, just perfully, all very nice.
They know what to
polite.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
As-
watching.
I was pretty excited about that.
As
That's the
as
most
an,
civilized crowd surfing ever.
Yeah.
as an observer of their first
Crowd surf.
surfing experience, it was amazing. You could tell like how timid they were to actually engage in something, and then there's sort of a moment of, is this good?
Yeah.
And then there was a moment. Then like it instantly went to just like, 11 years old. And this is
Yeah.
the best experience of
Well,
my
it's funny 'cause
entire
Dan Kroll
life.
actually pushed me out into the audience.
Yeah, I mean,
I
he
was
sort
gonna
of,
say.
he pushed Pete out, and then he kind of, for me, like presented the crowd as if, because we were all on stage for their final song, "Home," of the set, and it has that big like chorus at the end, and so they had come on stage during our set and kind of
Yeah.
bombarded us
Which
during
was
all
really
the people,
cool.
which was
Yeah.
They
so
totally
fun.
bombarded you. It was
Yeah.
amazing with like shots of whiskey or
right
something.
on Dan's skateboard. Yeah, they had shots of whiskey, so they were pouring those
Well,
down our throats.
All of that says really a lot about the fan base of Dan and you. I mean, it's a bit of a risk to be pushed out into a sea of, generally fans of another band, the band that you're playing with.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it seems like they were totally on board with you too.
Yeah, they were.
Which
they
is so
were.
cool.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, it's been great touring with RAC Ghost Beach. But we've really developed a pretty strong bond with Dan Kroll and his
Yeah.
band, and they're just such, incredible musicians, but great guys too. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite story from the tour, Brett? I believe you might have mentioned something last night.
Well, it goes along with what I what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, to just piggyback off what Pete was saying. And this is funny because I was asked this question about 5 days ago in Houston, and I blanked on the answer. And
Right.
then about 3 days later, it occurred to me that this what I'm about to say is very relatable, and it absolutely is my favorite moment of the tour. It's the first moment that we met Dan and his band. We met them in L.A. at the El Rey Theater. And we had just driven from Minneapolis. We took about a day and a half to do it, and we were very, very tired. And we were sort of unloading our gear.
Yeah.
Or we weren't sort of. We were unloading our gear on the sidewalk, and they introduced themselves, and they were very friendly. And then they went inside, and we were just sort of standing on the sidewalk, kind of enjoying the sun. And then they come around the corner, and they're like, "What can we help you guys with? Can we take some stuff in for you?" And I mean, it's a really, really small, kind of insignificant gesture, but it was so
Yeah.
huge. Like, we've all experienced touring,
Yeah.
playing in bands, and it was just such.
Yeah.
They've been nothing but just super friendly, nice, accommodating. I mean, all of us have just really enjoyed, hanging out with
Absolutely.
each other, and I think it's all very nice and considerate people that are in that band. So
So see the audience.
Oh, right.
So we basically went on. We went on stage and we were ready to play, and they kind of like opened up the curtain, and there was just like this sea of 800 people or whatever it was, like just screaming, and
What a moment.
it was insane. Yeah. So El Rey was
Wow.
a pretty special show for us.
That's really cool. Just real quick, let's do a brief background on the band since you are still fairly new.
Yeah.
You're from Brooklyn.
Well, I live in Manhattan on the Upper West Side.
Should have known that. Yeah.
No, well, but, no,
I
but
live in
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah,
Mo-
3 out of
of
the
us.
5.
Yeah,
So-
live in
so
Brooklyn.
basically, we're from
Yeah.
Brooklyn. The
Majority
majority
rules.
rules.
And now you originally are a classically trained pianist, Peter.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
yeah, exactly. I studied classical music when I was younger, and just always had been playing the piano ever since I could remember. We just had one in our house, and it's like just play around with it,
Great.
not even knowing what I was doing.
Mhm.
But I've kind of grew up with like all different styles of
Yeah.
music and influences.
Cool. And how did you meet the other members of the band?
My best friend is this guy John Anglis, and
He's gonna love
he's
that
gonna
shout out.
love this shout out. And he went to college with Jared,
Yeah.
and I had been putting out music on my own, and I think Jared already knew who I was, but didn't know necessarily that I was making music. But then
Yeah.
reached out and said, "Hey, this is pretty good," and we just started kind of becoming better friends and playing little acoustic shows at
Mhm.
like bars around the
Yeah.
East Village, and we've just done it for a number of years.
3 or 4
and-
years probably.
And I guess last summer it just kind of came to a point where I wanted to put a little more focus behind what I was doing, and have more of a project with a vision, with a singular vision, as opposed to just kind of putting out all sorts of random different songs under my own name. And so that was kind of the birth of Panama Wedding, and
Awesome.
it's been great.
Yes,
been
it's
going
definitely
pretty
taken
well.
off. And
Yeah.
of course, you're on Glassnote, and they'll be releasing your EP next month.
Yeah, June 3rd.
Right. June 3rd. Cool.
Yeah.
That's the date. Almost exactly a month away.
Yeah.
So All of the People is at 500,000 plays. Everyone is starving for more music. The debut EP, Parallel Play, is out in June. What can we expect from the EP?
You can expect great songs. I
There you
think
go.
I'm really excited about the EP. We've worked really hard on it, and we take songwriting very, very seriously, and I think people are really going to love it. There's some just killer songs on it. And it's been great, going on the road and playing them in front of crowds and people who have no idea who we are. And
Yeah.
But the EP, I'm really excited about it.
And you played a track off of the EP earlier in the set for
Yeah,
us.
it's a song called Trust. I mean,
Trust.
it sounds very different, obviously acoustic, but
Absolutely.
it's the same. It's just a different makeup. It's same song. So
Well, we're very excited for that EP
cool.
coming out soon, of course. RAC is also helping jumpstart the excitement as
Yeah.
you recently got a remix by Andre of RAC, All of the People. Talk about the support that RAC has given you and also this remix. What do you think he did with the song?
I think that the remix demonstrates his unique ability to take a song and figure out what's great about it and elevate the song in a way. I think there's a lot of remixers out there who kind of just, throw like a big sub kick on it and put a bunch of like schmaltzy sort of synths and stuff and call it a remix. I mean, he has a unique talent for really taking a song and making it better in some ways, and I think everybody, he has a huge fan base and they respect what he does. So to get a remix from him was a huge look for us. And Andre has been nothing but,
Supportive,
so supportive and generous with his time. And I think we're looking to do some sort of remix for him at some point down the
That'd
line.
be rad.
So that'd be cool.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to all the new music. Where can people find your music now?
Right now, I mean, All of the People is everywhere. I think iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. It's pretty it's ubiquitous, and it's been getting played on. It's been great. It's getting played on like Sirius and some
Alt Nation.
Yeah, Alt Nation and regional radio stations. So it's
right.
everywhere. You could find it pretty
Great.
easily.
Well, congratulations to all
Thank
the
you.
success, and we'll keep following you.
Cool.
All right. This has been Panama Wedding live on KX 935. We found new music.